Okay, welcome back to Guitarist TV. We're still in Bulgaria, and we've got loads of people that we're going to be talking to. And I'm very honoured and privileged to have with me right now a guitar player who has probably got more experience, played on more records than most of us could even think about. His name is David Edwards, and Dave, welcome to Guitarist TV, mate.
Oh, it's been a pleasure. It's been great
lovely.
today. We've had a good time.
I mean, we've had off-camera chats about your career and your musical experiences, and I must be, I don't know where to start, really.
Well, after a few beers, I know where to start, because I never stop talking about it. No, I've been really privileged, absolutely so privileged in all my life to meet and be friends. You're one of them as well. You know that.
Yeah, thanks, man.
All the people I've known through the years and I've met. Some are not here now; they died and whatever. And I've been privileged, and it's been great. And I've just gone along for the ride. Yeah. You know, and I think that's what this is all about: is going along for the ride, because you don't know what you're going to find. We've had some great days, but yesterday the gig and all that was great, wasn't it? I mean, and the people and things. And I'm just privileged. I'm lucky. I'm in a great position. I'm in a perfect position. You know. It's just a dream. It's a dream come true for me, and I'm sure a lot of other people, if they've done it or be involved in it, they'd do the same.
Yeah, because I mean, you've had much success and have been many ups and downs.
I've had all my ups and downs. You know, as I said to you, I mean, I told you this when we've been talking before, but I've never been unlucky. I've never been unlucky. I've been unlucky, but sometimes you're in the right place, right time. Other times, you miss it by a second. Yeah. And I've never believed in this business that it's all about musicianship, and I've never believed about if you look right, which obviously I don't. I used to. I was pretty at one time. But I always said that if you look right, you can get more jobs than if you look good and play good, then you've got more chance of getting more jobs. This business is all about that. But it's people like me, it's people like similar in stature or whatever else to me, who are the mainstay. We're the ones that are there behind. We're the ones that always keep the level. We're the ones always keep, because we haven't had to do all these. We haven't had to go through all that sort of pop star, image thing, and all. But we're there. We're the mainstays. We're the anchors. Yeah. We anchor things down. Yeah. And I'm as happy as you like to be an anchor man for anyone been playing. Yeah. And if you miss the boat, as we talked about last night, I don't feel I've missed the boat, mate. No, I'm here with you now. Yeah. I'm doing all this. I'm still gigging. I'm playing all the time, mate. I'm on top of my game for me at this level, not this level, but I'm here, Yeah. And I'm as happy as you can be.
Yeah, I think the world is really. You got to make your own. I mean, there's a famous Bon Jovi song. I can't remember what song it is, but they're
probably living on a prayer.
Which is what we do most of the time. But really, you've got to make your own gigs, haven't you? And I mean, let's talk about RDB and Remus Boulevard. In case our viewers don't know, Remus Boulevard is a very famous band in the middle 70s. Remus Boulevard were famous in the east part of London, and they played at a very famous venue called the Bridge House, and you were part of that, and you and Dennis. People
have probably read stories. If you read Dennis's bio or read my bio, me and Dennis were born in Canning Town. We both born in Canning Town. We're both Canning Town boys and grew up together. For the first 15 years we didn't know each other. Then all of a sudden, when we was about 16, 17, we used to rehearse in a pub in Canning Town. He used to rehearse upstairs, and I rehearsed downstairs. And I used to hear these really nice chords and things coming from upstairs, and I used to listen to it and then go home and nick it. And it wasn't until years later that I found that he was doing the same with me.
Yes, of course.
But we sort of slowly got things, and I used to go and see one of the most incredibly. They were the best band on the planet for me at the time. Sorry, I'm sweating. It's really hot here.
It is.
Capability Brown, and they were 6 vocalists, but they also had 3 guitar players, all played in harmony, and they were absolutely incredible. They were the most incredible thing you'd ever seen, and I wanted that band. So my mind said, find the guitar players and the singers, and we can do it, which we did. We done it. Me and Dennis, another friend of mine, Martin Kerno, but it didn't work. It was too cluttered. There was too many of us, and then me and Den, we spoke about things, and then from there built. We went and found a drummer. We got a great drummer, and that band was incredible. It really was. And we were writing songs while we were rehearsing. You know, if you can imagine, the enthusiasm within the band. We were writing songs instead of rehearsing other people's songs. We were writing songs as we rehearsed. You know, and we'd come out of a practice sort of thing with songs. And RDB, you know, between me and Dennis, we wrote some classics, but it's never really got put on the map.
Yeah.
And I still feel today we was a bit sort of. We had it going right up until punk.
Yes.
And then punk came in. And when punk came in, it just tore the arse out of everything for us.
Yeah.
But, you know, and then sort of bitter feuds comes in. You know, we had a few record offers, and we were told by lawyers that you can't do it. That could have been the make or break for me and Dennis at the time.
Yeah.
Me in particular, because obviously Dennis went on to do the Maiden thing, and it shot his career up in front of mine by about 1,000,000 miles.
Yeah.
But at the time, if it would have gone, I still believe, you know, we could have done something. Maybe had a couple of songs that might have gone in, you know, the history of, you know, music or whatever, because they were good songs.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it didn't work out that way.
But I mean, you still play those songs today.
Yeah, we're still playing them now, and people still come and ask for them now, and people still, you know, remember us for those songs, which is a shame. It's a bit like Freebird. Everyone wants Freebird. When they come and see us, they ask for Gunrunner.
Gunrunner, yes.
And it's silly.
That's a beautiful song, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Yeah.
You know,
And Shoot the Moon, that's my favourite.
Well,
Yeah.
you know.
And you wrote that song, right?
No, the way it worked was I wrote the soft part, and we needed a middle eight. Dennis put the middle eight in. That was Gunrunner.
Yeah.
But you know, we learnt a lot, and we thought we were maturing. We always believed that we were going to mature into that band. You know, but obviously that was the way music business is. It doesn't go. You know, and then we sort of we drift apart, still talking, but then we come back together again.
Yeah.
And then something comes up. He had a Lionheart, and he had a few other bands, and he went back, and he goes that way again. Then it comes back.
Yeah.
But you know, he's the closest thing to a brother I've had, and we still argue. We still have our points of view, which we're both stubborn. But in the back of our minds, whether Dennis would be doing whatever he's doing, even these Iron, you know, like the Iron Maiden things we're doing now. Remus down Boulevard still sits in the back of both of our minds as our baby.
It is, because it's like you guys are like music soulmates, aren't you? Really, and you work together like that, and it doesn't matter how many years you're apart. When you come back together again,
every time
it's like you haven't been apart. You know?
And now we've got, you know, Lowell DL on bass and Martin Johnson there, and we've got the greatest rhythm section that you could wish for.
I would think so.
And it's literally made sort of you know, the band stronger. It's made the band more popular because of the thing. But I mean, we as I say, the ups and downs of it, that's life now. It's all gone. It's all gone. And here we are. We're in Bulgaria. We've had a great day. We've got all our mates around us. You know, we've got Saxon over there, and we've got Weapon. Everyone's around, and we're all mates. There's no arguing, no nothing, and we're all having a good time. Yeah. And hopefully, we're going to do all this again. Yeah. And we had a great gig last night, didn't we, son? We did have a good gig last night. And I just think it's. For me, it's a great trip, and I hope it don't end here.
No, hopefully we'll go on to do more.
I don't want it to end.
No,
you know? I want to keep going till we have to order dialer right to come and pick our equipment up to take.
One of these days I'll be going to say, Dave, you mate, remember them days back in Bulgaria?
Yeah, Bulgaria, We read dialer, we got a gig down at the Derby and Joan Club.
That's it.
Me and Dennis have been in there. No, I think it's I don't. I think in my mind, I just want to go till I drop.
But right now you're involved with the British Music Academy in London.
Yeah,
and you're doing great things there. You're teaching young kids.
Oh, they're incredible. They're incredible. When I started there three and a half years ago, and I wasn't sure what I was stepping into. But because of my experience and sort of what we call, wealth of experience for all what we do, I can actually help in the early part of their, because a lot of these colleges don't train children. I mean, that sounds a bit rotten. They don't sort of educate the children into the first part of what they would be going into, such as taking care of your equipment, making sure you're equipped with strings and things. When you do these gigs, you can't turn up at a gig with no guitar strings or no picks or no strap. It can be taught. It can actually be. You can teach the children. A lot of colleges don't do that. They jump it. Yeah. They jump straight into showing them how to write songs and how to play guitars or play keyboards or sing. But when they actually, some of them are very talented. But when they come out of the college, it's a big world, and you could just fall off the end of it and disappear, or you can be famous. You could do things for yourself. Yeah. But you need that grounding, and they're never going to do as many gigs as I've done until they're my age. And all the time, you have this situation where you know it. Yeah. You know how it all goes. Yeah. You see when you go to a gig and something's different, or something's every night is different. No night's ever the same, and you can't ever foresee what's going to happen. And these kids need training, and that's where I come in. I'm the granddad of the college, They come and say, Dave, I've got a problem with this, or Dave, and I'm only too happy to get on it and show them. I never just do it. I always show them what we're doing, and it's absolutely, it's lightened my life up. Yeah. Seriously, mate, it's lightened my life. It's put new energy back in me, and they come to the gigs. And they come back and they flatter you a bit afterwards and say, "Oh, that was good." Yeah. And I say, "Well, if you take a bit of my advice and keep on it, hopefully that's what you'll be doing."
Yeah. It's really preparing the kids to be able to adapt to any unforeseen.
Without doubt. You see,
the thing that happens when you get to a gig.
A lot of these organisations, it's all about money, which that's what money makes the world go round. We all know that. But you don't want to let a talented kid, when you see some of these talented kids, they are very, some of them are great songwriters, and I don't mean like, Neil Diamond type songwriters, but they're great songwriters, and they've got this immaturity that makes them attractive. Yeah. The songs are really attractive, and you just think, you don't want them to go, you don't want them kids to go out in that big wide world and just drop into the void of telling their friends in 30 years' time, I used to write songs, because it's a shame. And because it's money motivated, that's what happens all the time.
Yeah. So you get a great sort of cross-section.
Me and you are going to fall out, this, don't you? Where is it?
It's in my room. I've got it.
See, they don't know this. I lent Tino a guitar last night and he lost it. He lost it. Yeah. He lost it. And he wouldn't let me have it back. And then he said it was under my bed.
With everything that went wrong last night, I said I'm going to break a string tonight, and I didn't have a spare guitar. And Davey said you can borrow mine if you like. And I thought, excellent.
No, be truthful. I said you could have it because you're my best friend.
Okay, can I have it back then?
No.
And with that, I should say bye again because I've been on here.
Okay, I think I've spoken.
I know guitarist too. No, you speak a bit more.
But I can't stop now.
David, we could sit here and talk all night because David's got a wealth of history and knowledge that he can teach to everybody that watches Guitarist TV, including some special times with the world famous guitarist Rory Gallagher. And hopefully we can bring you that in time to come. But for right now, from us in Bulgaria and my good friend David, right?
Thank you
so much, and we'll see you again.